welcome to our chemistry class. So today we are going to start our next chapter, that is chapter number 5, language of chemistry. So before starting this chapter you must have to know about what is the meaning of this chapter. So firstly you have to know about what is language. So language is the medium of communication through which we communicate with each other. So in chemistry we use some special symbols, formulas, some terms and chemical equations for communications, which explore any information about any concept in chemistry. So let's start today's video with our first topic, that is chemical reactions. So what are the chemical reactions? Chemical reactions are those reactions in which there is a chemical change occurs. Means in which there is a new substance is formed that having different chemical identity as that of the starting one. Okay. For example, before rusting, iron having different chemical identity, and after rusting the chemical identity must be different, because when iron is in contact with water and air, then what will happen? Iron changes into the iron oxide, that is called the rust. Okay. So in chemical reactions there is a change in the chemical identity. So starting substance having chemical identity different as that of the resulting substance. So in chemical reactions the older bonds are broken and new bonds are formed. So old bonds first broke, then there is a formation of a new bonds. Okay. So chemical reactions mainly depends upon the two terms. So these are the two terms. First one is the reactant and the second one is the product. So what are the reactants? Elements or compounds taking part in a chemical reaction. Means those elements or those compounds that take part in a chemical reaction, that are called the reactants. For example, in this case X plus Y, they will react with each other. So these taking part in a chemical reaction, so these are the reactants. So what are the products? New substance formed in a chemical reaction. So after reacting the reactants, there is a formation of a new substance. So that new substance is called product. So here the product having different chemical identity as that of the reactants. At the left hand side of the arrow there are the reactants, and the right hand side of the arrow there is a product. For example, in case of barium chloride, when it reacts with dilute sulfuric acid, then they will give barium sulfate and hydrochloric acid. Means these two are the reactants. They react with each other, and after reaction they will give a product, that is barium sulfate and hydrochloric acid. And in this there is a older bonds broke and the new bonds are formed. So there are some conditions that are necessary for the reaction to occur. So what are that conditions? So let's read the conditions. So different chemical reactions having different chemical conditions or different experimental conditions. So these are the like heat, light, electricity, catalyst. These are the conditions that are different for the different chemical reactions. Here is the term catalyst. So what is the catalyst? Catalysts are the substance that increases the rate of reaction, or you can say that with the help of catalyst the speed of the reaction increases. So reaction involving gases requires some ideal conditions of pressure. If there is a reaction that involves gases, so for that reactions there must be some ideal conditions of pressure. So next we will see what are the types of chemical reactions. How many types of chemical reactions are present? So mainly there are the four types of chemical reactions. First one is the combination reaction, second one is the decomposition reaction, third one is the single displacement reaction, and the fourth one is the double displacement reaction. Mainly these four are the main types of chemical reaction. Another one are neutralization reaction and combustion. So firstly we will talk about direct combination reaction. So what is the meaning of direct combination reaction? Here बच्चे, what is combination? Combination means join, or we can say that add up. So the reactions in which the reactants join or add up. So that type of reactions are called the combination reactions. These are also called synthesis reaction. So the reactions in which two or more reactants combine to form a more complex product. So in this, the two reactants combine and after that they will give more complex product. So let's see. So let's see here. These are the two reactants A plus B. These are the reactants. They react with each other, means this is a chemical reaction. So in this reaction they join up or add up or they will combine, and after that they will give a product, that is AB. So if we talk about this reaction, iron when combined with sulfur, then they will give iron to sulfide. So this is the example of combination reaction in which two or more reactants combine and they will give a more complex product. Okay. So next one is decomposition reaction. So what are the decomposition reaction? Firstly, what is the meaning of decomposition? Decomposition means break. Okay. Decomposition means break up. So a compound that breaks up into simpler compounds or elements, that type of reactions are called the decomposition reactions. This type of reactions require some heat. Okay, because at the starting we have to learn about what are the conditions that are necessary for the reaction to occur. For the decomposition reactions there is a requirement of heat. So let's see some examples. First one is calcium carbonate. So when calcium carbonate decompose, then it will give calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Means here you can see a compound break up into two simpler products. So this is the reactant and this is the product, that is simpler. Next one is potassium chlorate. This will give potassium chloride and oxygen. So in combination reaction, two or more reactant combine and they will give a more complex product, but in decomposition compounds break up into simple compounds and elements.